Thanks for the question. Yeah, anytime you start anything new, there's going to be an adjustment period, and that's totally normal. The big thing is you're training that late at night. What you got to do is you got to get your nervous system to shut off. So I would recommend if you look up some like breathing drills before bed, stuff that has a long exhale, like easy inhale, 4 to 5 second exhale. I would do like a 10 minute or 5 minute meditation before bed. That's going to help you wind down. A warm shower will help kind of shut off things as well. It'll help your temperature drop. But you're wanting to do some things to shut off your nervous system. I wouldn't eat a big meal right after practice. What I would do is have a shake, maybe a little bit of rice. I wouldn't go crazy with it. You don't want your body working super hard to digest stuff while you're sleeping. It's going to take away from your body's ability to sleep. So I would basically have your big meal in the morning and then have just a goat whey or a whey, or switch your protein powders up. There's beef isolate, there's egg isolate, just kind of mix it up. But a goat whey is really good if you have access to that. A lot of people that have, or a whey, any kind of whey concentrate, whey isolate's fine. Maybe have that with a little bit of rice, just so you have a little something in your system to kind of help speed your recovery. But I would want something that isn't going to be sitting in your stomach all night. So that's probably the main reason you're having problems sleeping and your quality of your sleep has gone down, because you're eating a big meal right after training. And then I would do some sort of meditation to shut off that nervous system so you can relax and go to bed. And you should adjust perfectly fine. But I would eat your big meal in the morning, the morning after you train. And then I would, have your meals. Have the meal a couple hours before practice. Simple stuff: rice, potatoes, meat, steak. Pretty significant meals before your training, and that way, you still get your calories that you need. But just a little shake after training, a little bit of whey. Get about 30-40 grams of protein in you, and maybe a little bit of rice, just maybe some fruit, something like that, just to give you a little bit of glycogen. But you'll reload all that the next morning when you eat a big breakfast. So that would be my advice. And I'm glad you're wrestling, dude. It's an awesome sport. Mental toughness. The big thing is make sure you learn how to do the movements well, because a lot of people will just try and force things, and they're like, I'm out of shape. Not necessarily. A lot of times it's when you don't know how to do the movements efficiently. It's like if you have a boxer who is very efficient in the way they hit punch, they're not going to get as tired as somebody who's just swinging for the fences. So really focus on slowing things down and learning how to do the movements properly so that you're not completely exhausted, and using your leverage. Like if you know how to use leverage and use your body as opposed to trying to muscle people and save the strength for when you're in an emergency situation. You should be able to control and manipulate the other person because your technique is so good. So there's a few thoughts for you.